Your Excellency, Mr. Abdullah Shahid, President of the 76th session of the General Assembly, Your Majesties, Excellencies, Heads of State and Government, Your Excellency, Mr. Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the United Nations, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President, Zimbabwe commends this commemoration of the 20th anniversary of the Durban Declaration and Program of Action. This milestone affords us the opportunity to renew the calls we made 20 years ago. Yet again, we emphatically pronounce our abhorrence to the scourge of racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerance. It is, however, disheartening that after 2 decades, there is now a shocking upsurge of new forms of racism, related discrimination and intolerance, as well as supremacist tendencies. The COVID-19 pandemic and associated inadequate access to COVID-19 vaccines has glaringly exposed the racial undertones exhibited through vaccine nationalism by some countries. Social media platforms, although facilitating greater communication amongst us, have also exposed our societies to the most subtle forms of discrimination in the world today. Barriers to human equality and dignity must be torn down with no exceptions. It is therefore urgent that greater efforts be made to dismantle the socio-economic and political structures and institutions which encourage, promote, and justify the undesirable racist practices and prejudices. Zimbabwe welcomes the recent establishment of the Permanent Forum of People of African Descent by the General Assembly. Over and above this development, the accelerated quest to achieve the United Nations Agenda 2030 indicators and target must give impetus to addressing and eradicating the causes and effects of racism. Equally, it is most opportune that the African Union has declared 2020 to 2030 a decade of the African diaspora. This amplifies the desire by Africa and the African diaspora to chart a progressive course and create conditions conducive to sustainable societies for a shared future. This must inspire all of us to build a world which harnesses racial diversities for global peace, harmony, and sustainable socio-economic development, which leaves no one behind. The Committee of Nations must take bold, decisive, and collaborative measures to end racism, racial discrimination, xenophobia, and related intolerances. We dare not waver or give in to hate. All of us have a role to play. I thank you.